I watch and review one Detective Conan movie a week until the release of the brand new film in April 2024. I'll tell you what the movie is about, the good, the bad, and anything else interesting of note. And at the end of each video, I rank the movies watched in the tier list to see exactly which films are the best in the series. And today we reviewed the latest movie of the franchise with movie 26, Detective Conan Black Iron Submarine. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. The Black Iron Submarine premiered in Japanese theaters on April 14th, 2023 and is directed by Yuzuru Tachikawa and written by Takeharu Sakurai. The film follows Conan in direct odds with the Black Organization once again, preventing them from acquiring advanced AI technology that will allow the user to identify and track any person on Earth. The organization gets wind that Haibara is the traitorous Sherry and kidnaps her. Conan must now risk it all to rescue his friend from the clutches of Jin and the evil organization. I can't believe it. They did it. These motherfuckers did it! They made a film that I believe finally rivals the greatness set by movie 5 all those years ago. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, this movie belongs in the S tier, no question about it. So now the only question left to ask is, how does it stack up against the GOAT? How does it fare with the reigning champion that is movie 5? Well, stay till the end of the video to find out. First, the stakes. This movie doesn't fuck around. It raises the stakes like no other movie before it has done. And it does this by doing two key things. Number one, it makes the Black Organization feel dangerous again. Not since movie 5 has the Black Organization felt like this much of a threat, exemplified by their efficient and brutal killing of Naomi's father. It always felt like they had the upper hand, and if they weren't so busy being at odds with each other, they undoubtedly would have caused tons more damage. Now, the other key thing they did to raise the stakes was to make the stakes personal. Our heroes lose in this movie, and they lose badly. The person they lost was not some random side character or pedestrian that was murdered or something like that. This was Haibara, one of the main characters and their dear friend. It's just so devastating because Conan promised he would always keep her safe right before she wasn't safe, and he ultimately failed her. You see it on his face, and the true heartbreaker for me at least was that you see it on Agasa's face. This was the point in the movie where I went, okay, we're in good hands. Now let's move on to that all-important mystery. This movie basically rips off the plot of movie 13, The Raven Chaser, and movie 20, The Darkest Nightmare. A weird amalgamation of the two. New Black Org member, hiding in plain sight, knows Conan's identity, and hates the organization themselves. In my opinion though, it was a little bit too vanilla, but the mystery also had not many layers to it. It was basically resolved with two facts that Conan found out. Admittedly not my favorite mystery out there, but it naturally took a backseat to the Haibara subplot, which was excellent. Now, I'll take a moment to mention the music. Oh man, I don't know who was in charge of the orchestration this time, but they deserve a fucking raise. I can count a number of scenes that were elevated due to the sheer size and scope and beauty of the music alone. The most notable one for me anyway was when Conan was being introduced to the Pacific Boy facility. It almost felt like I was watching Jurassic Park or something. This movie also had a few unintentional comedic moments for me, which legit made me laugh out loud. The first scene was this scene near the beginning of the film. Like this guy just thinks of shooting stuff 24/7. Also this scene where Copyr asks Jin if he managed to warn Pinga to steer clear of the submarine rig to explode.
ピンガには伝えたのよね。
さあ、どうだったかな?
Did Jin just go? And finally, the action was excellent without ever going too over the top. Ran shows once again why she is qualified, more than qualified, to be a Black Org bounty hunter. I mean, that's two agents now that she basically went toe-to-toe with. And the scene where Akai rockets the submarine, I do wish they used the theme music instead of like a generic track from the OST. A little bit of a missed opportunity there, I feel. We could have had an epic scene like back in movie 20. What else can I say? A return to excellence with great character writing, terrifying villains, solid plot, stellar music set in a breathtaking location. I'm very happy to report that we ended this journey with an absolute banger. It makes a good attempt to dethrone the king, but I think it just falls shy, but it still deserves to go in the S tier. Thank you all so much for all the support on every one of these videos, and it was just such a joy to talk and discuss all these films with you guys in the comments below. Thank you all for joining me on this journey, and hopefully there'll be more to come. Take care of yourselves everyone, be kind to one another, and bye bye.